to pop up instead.
There it is. Okay. So weird. Yep.
Give it a second. All right.
What are those delicious kills?
There we go. All right,
Delicious
we're back.
kills. Delicious
Alright.
kills. Sorry for the interruption. Our stream apparently. Oh,
Did the entire screen shake after Queen died?
I think so. I don't know.
That's what it felt like.
Well, not the screen shook maybe, but
Maybe.
the servers are in the process of being changed. Is that
Yeah,
what
they're
we're led to
moving
believe?
the hardware from an older building to a newer building, essentially. And not every server should be impacted, and they should make it pretty easy. But they're not expecting students right now.
But why are they doing it now and not like during the summer?
I don't know.
Yeah, bureaucracy.
Hey.
All right, hold up.
Also, dumb. There are bigger ones. Move slower.
Yep, sorry. Whatever.
We are live.
Okay,
Whatever
just
that
want to
means.
make sure.
Like it's technically working is my point.
What's technically working is this gate lockout by Pigeon Rats right now.
Doing much better this game.
Oh! Spoke
Snail is in their control.
Both queens are on last life. Snail is not barely in their control. Like it's basically like it's like the thought that matters, really.
If Marion isn't careful, she will be the last warrior, or she will go down. Because she's the.
She will cause a wipe on her
yeah,
team.
yeah. That's what I meant.
Well, now they're gonna get third warrior out. Pigeon Rats back up to
Everyone's
full strength.
gonna go back up to full force.
They caught me dripping, keeping it close, keeping it tight.
Taking down a warrior.
Pins are happening on the left. Not gonna get it. Oh, what a kill though!
We're gonna. Oh,
No,
that should have been. That could have ended the game,
could have.
but it didn't. Instead, they die. Stripes.
Oh, there it is.
There you go. Alright, we're going to 1-1.
Pigeon Rats.
Did you volunteer for Bumble Bash?
Fuck no.
Alright.
I'll probably still be on the stage though, FYI.
See you there. You're in the same pool as me, so. And then I'm doing stuff on stage for the other two brackets.
We're not in the same pool.
No. I mean like
You're
time
working-
not
you're
time
work-
slot. Time slot.
You're
Like-
working in the same pool.
What?
When are you working?
I'm working. Okay, so there's 3 different ones, right?
Yeah.
I'm working. So I'm working in the latter 2, but I'm playing in the first one.
Yeah.
And so we're not like in the same pool number, but we're at the same time. Like we start at the same time. You're in a. Oh wait, sorry, you're not on break.
No. Yeah. I'm not on
I thought
break.
you were on break.
I made an indelible like impact on that team, but like I'm not on break anymore.
You were on break for exactly like one tournament. I don't know how I forgot.
Yeah,
that.
and we totally won that tournament, not because of me, because it's team break. Oh, kills left and right.
Were you on break for Coronation?
Yeah.
I remember you just.
Oh, sorry.
I saw that. I stopped talking because I saw it coming,
Mm.
and I wish it didn't happen, but it did. And they're gonna get out Stripes on center. That is Richard.
Yeah, I was on the team for Coronation.
Mm-hmm.
I was on Pigeon Rats for Bumble Bash 2, and they're not doing so hot right now.
I always forget you're not on Pigeon Rats.
Really?
Yeah,
Man,
I have a very, very
this
bad
is how
memory.
incredible of a player I am. I make such an impact that people forget what team I'm actually on. But not enough about me
Are
and
you
my
happy
incredible
with-
play. Oh my God, Daphne was about to kill that queen
You're
too.
incredible. Okay, Daphne. Daphne is gold.
Straight up about to kill. She's straight
Ooh.
up killing, bro.
She's gonna fly around hunting for the queen.
Oh my God, no pincers though.
No, she's
Nope,
just
not
she's
at
just applying pressure by chasing the queen,
Yeah, she's
Trying to take off
she's
full paths.
firmly applying pressure.
making sure gates are locked out since blue only has 1 gate. Oh,
Almost gets
Very
the kill
close,
on
very close.
Speed Warrior 4.
going a
Pigeon
long
Rats.
way around for some odd reason.
Mm,
I mean, technically the queen's on the other side, but still, technically the long way around.
yeah. You know, I don't see this a lot from like berry running teams, but if you can't go top, just go bottom. You know, just get some berries in.
I will go bottom frequently
Yeah, no, right? Like if
because I am terrible at berry running.
well, I mean, you do it unintentional. I mean, like
No, I
intentionally.
do it intentionally.
Oh, do you?
I do it intentionally because I
I
am
thought-
that bad at berry running.
I thought you unintentionally do it. Like you're free on the top, but like you just happen to miss all the top berries and go for the bottom.
Let's do the next one. Team break on gold, rice and bees on blue.
Sick. Sick. Oh my God.
Gotta shave.
You gotta. What? Oh, I guess.
Bees. Cheese?
Cheese.
Sick. Damn.
This is my favorite part about writing this in. Is you get to change it.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Do you like cheese?
No, I actually don't like. I avoid a lot of dairy now. Just don't want to.
Are you lactose intolerant?
I'm not.
Or lactose like semi-intolerant? Whatever the terminology is.
I could eat cheese. I just avoid it because it just doesn't sit well in my stomach a lot of the time.
Okay.
Like I could eat it, but I can't eat a lot of it. Like
Yeah,
If you
there's
give me
a
a-
term for it.
yeah, like if you give me a bowl of macaroni and cheese, I'll eat it. Probably be fine.
Like
but,
real macaroni, like real cheese macaroni and cheese, or
like Kraft macaroni and cheese.
that's not real.
It's close
We
enough.
all know that,
It's close enough.
and that's why it's so good because it's not real. It's mad cheap.
Yeah,
But it's not real
it's
cheese.
shit. It's like it's basically the American
Yeah.
ramen.
Instant noodles, yes. I thought you meant
Yeah.
like a classic. You gotta boil the broth for 12 hours kind of ramen, and that's not the same thing. What'd you do?
No,
Did you just hit the?
no, I just have really long hair now. I do have to shave. Yo, we have team break.
You're getting like
on gold.
whispery,
Yeah, I know.
like old Chinese man with a mustache kind of thing.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, bro. It's like a good look, not really. JK, I'm gonna fucking shave this shit. I have to like
I don't know.
cut my hair. I have to cut a lot of hair.
Okay, I mean, I got more hair than you do combined,
Yeah, but
but
I don't- I think if you're-
relative to you, you have a lot of hair and you're gonna shave it.
yeah.
First has a lot of hair, folks. You heard it here first.
We have team break on gold, rice and cheese. Both teams. Apparently, the clairvoyant graced us with the scores already.
And Clairvoyant took it back.
Ooh, spoke too soon. She's not that very nice to begin with. Oh my god, look, we have our two
Oh, rice and
speed wars
cheese.
on rice and cheese. Come on, guys.
I don't know what they went off to, but they're down here. Rice and Cheese is Ben Mills.
Yeah,
Tiana. Oh no, it's not. It is Ben Mills. It looks like Rob.
rice and cheese is basically.
Oh, it is Tiana and Jabba and Ray.
Yep.
No, Andrew Doherty.
No, Andrew, currently in Taiwan,
21.
doing a film shoot. Just being the filmmaking extraordinaire that he is.
I'm kind of jealous.
Oh, it's a pretty good job.
You get to see a lot of things.
I bet he does.
Literally, because you have to record all of it.
Oh my god. Yo,
Fine.
you gotta tell Andrew that when he comes back. Probably see him
I
at
do
Bomber
the-
Bash 3.
Yeah, I do the same as for photography. I prefer photography over film.
Mm.
Don't ask me why.
A lot of people share the same exact opinion. I don't know what.
A lot of people would say the opposite.
Truly?
I think so.
Mm.
Because I also think it's easier because you can just film yourself on your phone.
Right. So, I mean, okay, the Killer Queen equivalent is berries or snail on Night Map. Which one do you think people would choose?
I want it to be snail because it's more military, and you need more skill.
You're one of
Individual
those.
skill.
You're one of those people. Ugh.
Well, I mean, at the same time, you do have to be much safer and much more accurate for berries.
Oh
But,
my
In return,
God.
you can't get it taken back.
Oh my god, Blue off to a poor start. Whoa, what a kill.
They're not on Lost. They're gonna
Talk
get one person out.
Oh no, Pittsburgh.
Ooh, Sarah with that crazy timing. I
it's
don't
not
know.
Sarah, it's Andrew Opening. Oh my god. Looking good so far.
You're
Blue.
right, it is Woken. Just assume it's Sarah.
Yeah, people don't memorize cat positions. We're gonna get
No.
a third warrior out. Okay, Blue kind of abandoning bears at this point. I mean, let's be
They
real.
only have two in. There
Let's
is
be
one
real.
in their
Let's be
hive.
real. What was that?
That,
was
I agree.
that?
Why did he? I guess he didn't have room to. He didn't have room to bump or dive out. I guess.
He had room to bump. He just didn't.
No, because he would have sailed into the warrior, right?
No.
Okay.
He stabilized like right above the warrior gate. If he decided to turn around, it would have been fine.
Like I always assume queens have time to dive out, but I guess he didn't.
I think he assumed he did. He
And
just
then-
forgot to press down.
That's very. I can't believe he forgot.
I can't believe it's not butter, but hey, we're here, we're lit. Shoutouts to NYU for letting us stream. Shoutouts to Charles J. Pratt, the midwife.
The midwife.
Oh my God, kills.
Nominate your midwife, your
Wait.
senior midwife,
Oh, nominate. Yep.
for the Charles J. Pratt Community Service Award.
If it doesn't go to someone in Portland, probably Dylan Higgins, and I'm calling it a sham.
Dylan Higgins has done a lot.
Oh, okay. Okay. Wait, that was one? No, that was one.
That was one. We're at night. We
Okay.
start on night.
Okay. Well, let's see if our friendly clairvoyant is true in this tally last game or right before the game started. 2-1, hopefully. Always want to see 3 games. Always want to see everyone play their best.
3 games is quite interesting.
Yeah, yo, Marion just read like a interesting answer. I think she just gave the person some marks. Straight up grading some tests.
Oh, I thought she was laughing.
No,
Not
she
her.
she was
Oh,
looking
that's
at
Tiana.
yeah, she was looking at the paper approvingly. Probably a good answer, maybe a funny answer. Ooh, that was a funny opening though. Oh, whoa!
Who's gonna come out on top and gonna get their warrior out?
Oh,
Let's see. In return, Gold has lead on Snail.
yep. Objectively, gold. The snail is the non-issue right now.
I mean, it was if your team isn't on top of it and someone doesn't come clear, then Gold Snail could get away, which you
It
didn't.
could get away.
Which you didn't. Still in the
Oh,
tunnel.
Pinter! Oh my God, get that away with
We're
it.
going
Bank
down
coming
to
in.
1 warrior,
Unable to hold the gate.
which is Ray.
Yeah, you would think that Ray's Queen Instinct would kick in and help his warriors get out of that gate, even if he can't tag it, but it didn't. You hate to see that type of thing happen, though. Oh, what a good kill. Coverage. Oh, no, Ban goes down.
That's his first Queen life.
Oh.
He's not going to get a warrior there.
He's going to get a warrior there.
He's going to get Tiana out because Tiana's priority.
Oh.
He's gonna go down to
go
last
down.
in exchange for
is
Tiana.
priority. No, all warriors are priority. All
No,
lives matter.
I mean, if any team with Doherty,
All lives matter.
Gonna be, or Doherty and Tiana's going to be priority.
Uh-oh, Pinter. Oh, he had to dive out of that. Where's
This
he
is still a
gonna
Pincer.
go?
Oh, able to
Wait,
get out of Pincer.
they got one person out. Oh, sick.
Ray.
He has to go. He has to go. He has to go.
Someone has go to Snail.
He has to fucking go.
They're sacking. They're sacking.
Jesus
Ray is
Christ.
still alive. He's gonna get a kill. Snail's now in blue control. They're taking it back from danger. Gold went down to no warriors. They're gonna get some out because they have the other 2 gates, but that did cost them all their warriors. And Snail is now able to get back past the shortstop.
Oh, good kill. Another good kill. We only get one warrior out. Oh, what a rise. Too early. Our clairvoyant was wrong. 2-0.
Did the clairvoyant claim to be right?
Huh? You know, it was a message. Maybe it was lost in translation.
Sure.
All right, Lakes on Mars on gold. Bay call me Drippin' on blue.
Would you like to join me? Ooh. Get your cast in time in now while you're here.
Well, I've been playing Mario Party.
How is that?
It's great. I mean, it's a lot faster than other Mario Parties I've played.
You've played other Mario parties.
Yeah.
I'd like to establish that. I don't.
I love Mario Party. It's a great
okay.
game.
Okay.
It's,
Okay.
yeah, my friend had a GameCube, and I used to just me and our other friend would go over to his house every weekend and just play Mario Party for hours.
I am very jealous. What
Yeah.
did we do? Or I didn't have.
We played Mario Party and NBA 2K.
All right. I don't know how I feel about these sports emulators.
I mean, I didn't get into sports for real until 6 months ago, but now I get it.
Wait, which sport?
Baseball and hockey.
The most boring sport to watch. Baseball, not hockey.
Yeah, I like baseball more than hockey, but in hockey they fight, so you gotta.
You fight?
I don't play hockey, I just like watching it.
You like watching hockey?
Yeah, no, I don't play sport. Look at me.
Oh, you don't. Okay,
No,
I thought you meant you play
no,
it.
I'm talking watching sports. Come on.
Wait, you watch baseball?
I love baseball. Are you kidding?
I'm so confused.
It's a numbers game.
I agree.
But but people try and make it a numbers game when it's people and no one can control people. It's great.
Yeah, that's why game theory doesn't,
Yeah.
really do it well. Or it doesn't handle it well.
People are so obsessed with figuring out baseball that they invented an entire field of math dedicated to it. And
It
sometimes
starts with a K. That's all I know.
sabermetrics.
It starts with an S.
And people still don't know what it's not accurate. It's just called sabermetrics.
I was watching this. I'm studying esports for a class,
Yeah.
and one person wrote in like a paper article,
Yeah.
whatever. They're like, "Oh yeah, and it has like esports has sabermetrics." I'm like,
No, it doesn't.
why?
Not to the
Yes, it
extent that
does.
baseball.
But
Not to
that's
the
okay.
extent that baseball has it.
But the fact that people are analyzing it, even though it's like less than 5 years old,
Yeah.
people I guess that's surprising for people.
Yeah.
But considering that it's a computer and you can get accurate stats,
Yeah.
like of course it's gonna have some
Yeah.
sort of data measuring.
I mean, sabermetrics works, but I think that nobody in esports quite understands how it works in context of esports yet.
Really?
I don't think anyone's figured it out yet
What makes you say that?
because there's a lot of stats that are missing.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen.
One of the best stats in baseball.
Ooh.
That was
That was sick.
unfortunate. Yeah. The one of the best stats in
Just
baseball for determining.
Sat there and dropped. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. The best stat in baseball for determining how good somebody is you look
Okay.
at wins above replacement.
I didn't save this now. Sorry. Say that again. Sorry.
You look at
Wins. And
wins above replacement, so you determine what level a replacement player would be at and what
Oh,
the
boy.
baseline number of wins that would be, and then
Wow.
and then through that you determine what what things they do are worth wins
Okay.
or parts of a win, not necessarily a whole win.
Yeah.
So right now, I think the best season this year in baseball, I think somebody got 10.7 WAR.
Okay.
It's a 162 game season, but but it also depends on which equation you use to determine it.
Okay.
This is why I think esports sabermetrics hasn't caught on yet, is because
Okay.
nobody's looking at it that intensely.
Okay. I believe that.
I'm not going to be the one to do it because I don't understand how sabermetrics works.
Okay.
But there's also plus and minus stats, which are really complicated,
Uh-huh.
and I don't understand. But a lot of them, you just kind of know that a higher number or a lower number is better.
I mean, it sounds like it was someone's pastime. Like it was a mathematics.
Yeah.
Baseball was in general mathematics pastime, and then they were like,
Yeah.
"Hang on a second
So,
here."
so the guy who came up with sabermetrics is this guy called Bill James.
Did you watch Moneyball?
Yes.
Okay.
I listened to the audiobook when I broke my
Ooh,
hand over the
okay.
summer. It's super good, actually.
Okay.
I thought it was only because I was super curious about a lot of the behind the scenes stuff. It's very different from the movie, but it's super cool.
Does the movie dumb it down?
It's very different because the book is about
Real life?
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's about the draft, the MLB draft after that season,
Okay.
or because they had 7 first round picks or something crazy like that.
Okay.
So they had to choose who to pick with sabermetrics. And it talks about how they.
That was okay. That was disgusting.
Yeah,
Blue Stripes
I
just
saw
like
that.
somehow tailed and stuck to a warrior and then the queen.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they picked these players
But-
based on sabermetrics.
Yeah, but it's very against the traditional way that baseball has done because basically the way that baseball scouts have looked for players to draft for the last 100 years is they
Uh-huh.
watch them play and they're like, oh, this guy's got a good swing, he's going to be really good.
Right.
But it doesn't take into account the fact that his swing looks good, but he can't hit anything. There's a lot of stuff like that.
Like you're viewing a side when
Yeah.
you also miss the front or something.
Yeah, and that way does work. That's how
They've gotten results. Like
I mean that way
they haven't
that way
seen a need
works.
to
It's
change
just
for a
different.
long time.
Yeah, and some organizations still do it that way.
Interesting.
Not every organization relies on sabermetrics.
So it's not based on how Moneyball says. It's it's 50% based on looks, and if they'll make a franchise.
Yeah, I mean it's just you can't predict baseball. Baseball's great because anything can happen. So. I mean, you never
Okay.
know.
I mean, I've never watched baseball.
You can have the best team in the entire league and still lose to the worst team. Because that's just how the game
impressive.
works.
That's impressive. All right, and I am up.
Yeah, I am too.
Oh well.
Kind of. We can continue this later.
Peace.
I like talking about it. It's because it's numbers. The world is math. I should have been a math major.
All right, clean on gold for your consideration on blue. Clean on gold, consideration on blue.
It's already set up. That's convenient. All right, hello
What are the
everybody.
odds? Charles Regard, how are you doing today?
Yeah, we have 0 viewers.
0
That's
viewers.
Too bad.
I feel like that's an appropriate time to tell everyone about America's First Zoo. I don't know if you know this, but America's First Zoo is located in sunny Philadelphia.
Is that right?
That is, in fact, a complete correct statement. Wait, it says 0 watching, but we're watching. Do we not count?
No, because it's our stream.
How is the elapsed time 20? Well, first of all,
So the internet has gone down several times during this broadcast because apparently NYU is doing something. Like NYU is just going down a lot this evening.
sounds like
Sounds like
a
NYU.
sexual joke that I will not make, Charles. You cannot make me do it, and I refuse.
I'm gonna ban you from this
That's
stream.
an appropriate thing to do, I think.
All right, here we go. We're going to clean against For Your Consideration. This should be an interesting match. We have
For your consideration,
Sam
and
up against
clean.
Rob Newhouse. This is a little bit of a
Mr.
Google match.
Newhouse. Yeah.
This is easier.
I don't know if you know this, but Google
My-
Match
my-
is
my arm is
actually
lower.
Google's new dating website.
I have very
Google
strong
Match.
biceps. It's fine.
Charles
talking
is
to Andrew
having a
Wilkening.
conversation with Andrew. He's given up on me already.
All right.
I almost saw Venom, which is going to be
It's a
America's
mistake.
worst movie.
And you you came here instead, which was the right call.
Yeah, Charles guilt tripped me into showing up here, and I decided to punish him by
And you were
commentating with
And
him.
I'm sure you're glad that you made this decision rather than the inverse.
I just want to say that every moment I spend with you, I feel it makes me a better person.
It feels like you're watching Venom.
Every moment with you is like watching.
It's
Venom.
incoherent,
It's
well
incoherent.
acted, but mostly incoherent.
Like well acted.
should
the
probably
heart's
be
in the right place.
Should probably be rated stronger, right?
Yeah,
PG-13. It's not right. It really should have been R.
I feel like it would have been more comfortable as R. Like
Oh, it looks like Nathan Palmer is there. I don't know why he doesn't show up on the watching list, but thank you, Nathan, for tuning in.
Nathan.
Nathan is from Minneapolis.
Minneapolis, the Twin Cities. Did you
Don't-
know that
oh,
was the
God.
nickname for Minneapolis?
Did know that.
You
Isn't
did
it,
know
isn't
that.
it the name of 2 cities? And isn't it the name for Minneapolis and
Oh, that doesn't sound
St.
right.
Louis?
No, I don't
Those
think
are
that's
the twin
factual.
cities. So Minneapolis is its own twin city.
Yes, yeah.
I see.
Like like a Gemini. Every time you meet a Gemini, there's not 2 of them. I mean, they're two-faced, if you know what I mean.
Wow.
Dirty Geminis.
Wow. We're getting some astrology shade here. All right.
Yeah.
So Clean takes it with a snail win, basically.
Yeah.
They're on the night map, and we're going to see where For Your Consideration decides to go for this next game.
Well, I don't know if you know this. Minneapolis, famously not the capital of Minnesota.
No.
St. Paul.
Annapolis is the capitalist of Minneapolis.
Nope, it is St. Paul.
I'm pretty sure that's wrong.
Minneapolis is a bigger city, but St. Paul is home to the state's government.
So it's like New York and Albany.
Yeah. You know, Killer Queen is a game about royalty.
Oh, we got Aaron Goldberg and,
Much like Prince.
and
Prince
Caesar.
is royalty from Minneapolis, which is
Oh,
a great
man.
state of this country.
It's true. It's true. When
Home
we
to Nathan Palmer.
when we had Bumble Bash in Minneapolis, which was a wonderful experience, we had some great Prince-themed merchandise there. The poster was Prince-themed. It was pretty
And
great.
yeah, New York City actually managed to take home that new faceplate for our cab that has the Prince
Yes.
icon in it.
Yes. We were lucky enough to have two marquees.
Yeah,
from,
Minneapolis
national championships.
is famously where University of Minnesota is.
Really? You say?
Yeah,
Say it ain't
interestingly
so.
enough, where Bob Dylan attended university for one academic year, 1959 to 1960.
I learned a lot that one year.
I don't think he did.
He really
I don't
grew.
know if we know that Bob Dylan is
He
an academic.
He went in as Robert Zimmerman, and he came out Bob Dylan.
Well, he dropped out after his freshman year to move to New York City, as we all know. Looks like Rob is making some plays here.
He's doing his best. We've got a pincer here in the hall that, oh, wow, there we go. Kevin Constantino finds his way out of a pincer in the long hall. A really surprising move there. But if anyone can do it, it's Kevin. He's a wily player. Here we go.
Oh, that
he doesn't get out of
tunnel.
that one. Doesn't get out of that
Yeah, well,
one.
the berry was not
And a
in
nice
his
J.
favor.
Clean takes it 2-0.
Classic J.
Rice on gold, clean on blue.
All right, so this is Charles Pratt. I'm joined by. I think we have a while left.
Yeah, we have 6. So, we have 3 more rounds. We have 3 more rounds.
I'm joined by Jack Schlesinger, a newer player here in New York.
Correct pronunciation of my name.
Schlesinger?
Now, the true test.
Uh-huh.
Can you spell it?
Schlesinger.
You're getting further away from the pronunciation.
Schlesinger.
Yeah.
SCHLE. Yeah, sure.
Well, while Charles is talking with somebody, Minneapolis is a city of great history. The inventor of the first pop-up toaster, Charles Strite, was born in Minneapolis. That's a true fact that a lot of people don't actually know. The inventor of the pop-up toaster, Strite, from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Yes, Tyler, NYC does have a couple of new players. We've got Jack. We've got David, who's also on our team.
Yes.
He's our bear
Yeah,
runner.
new David.
Felicia is actually a
Old player,
who's
but
been around for a
new
while,
queen.
but kind of new to her role. Who else is new? I mean, I still think of
We have
Drew Baldock as being kind of new,
Drew
but he's been
Baldock.
around for a while now.
I mean, we have brand new Ben Mills, who is new to
Ben
us.
Mills is new to us, yeah.
Which is exciting for us.
Did you know bees are the official bird of Minnesota because of their benefits to pollinating our agriculture?
That is, in
That's
fact,
from Nathan Palmer.
a complete fact. That it is
Nathan,
as
I
close
want you
to a
to
fact
come
as
to
a
New
lie.
York. I want you to come to New York and cast
I would love to
a
cast
tournament
with
with Jack. It will just be a bunch of true facts
About-
about the different teams and where they're from.
you. Well, I mean, Minneapolis is
One half of the Twin Cities.
one half of the Twin Cities.
Does it have any other nicknames, Jack?
Oh, does it? Yes, it does. The inventor of the bunt pan
That's not a
and
nickname.
Bisquick.
That's not a nickname.
It is known
It's not a
as-
nickname, Jack.
It is
It's
known
not a nickname.
as the Baker's
Jack, it's not a
City.
nickname.
The Baker's
Okay, there we go.
City.
I'm sorry.
Minneapolis.
I stepped on his line.
Okay, this is crazy. Do you want to hear something crazy?
I love crazy stuff.
The Honeycrisp apple was invented in Minneapolis.
Invented?
An apple was invented there. Can you believe it?
I don't think you can invent an apple, right? Can't you just breed an apple?
It was
That apple was
invented,
always possible.
according to this true list of facts I'm looking at on movo2.com, which is apparently a website.
Is it trying to convince you where to move to? Is it move to?
But it's Movo2. Movo2?
Movo2.
Movo2.
Movoto.
Oh, it looks like someone won a game of some
Yeah.
kind of competitive arcade game.
I did not update this at all. I'm sorry, everyone at home.
I'm not sorry. I'm psyched. So that was Rice and Bees and Clean on Blue, Clean with
No, that was Team Break.
that was Team Break, and Bay caught me dripping because there was a phone call that changed up the order.
Yes, that's right.
That is
I'm also
hard facts.
I'm also falling down on the job.
You
wanna
know
thank
what,
everybody
who
who's-
isn't falling down on the job are retail workers in Minneapolis. Because if you go there and you say, hey, you forgot to charge me sales tax, no. As a matter of fact, in Minneapolis, there is no sales tax on apparel or accessories.
Really?
Yeah, go to a Banana
Is that
Republic
why Minnesotans are so
or a
well-dressed?
Uniqlo or a Gap.
Are there Uniqlos in Minnesota?
I'm sure there are. You could go
one?
to a Old Navy if you
Okay.
wanted. No sales tax.
All right.
You
Sounds
could go
good.
to an H&M, and there will be zero sales tax. It looks like someone's running berries on day.
Yeah, this is fantastic.
That's not
I'm
something
in
that
love
you
with this.
should
Team Break.
ever do
Watch
inside of a
this.
Forever 21.
Those of
In
you
which in
who
Minneapolis
are
there will be
studying
no
for
sales tax.
for Bubble Bash 3, study this because Team Break will run berries on day.
You could go to the Gap.
No
which
sales tax
has-
on groceries either, Jack.
sales
Did you know
tax.
that?
I did not know that, as a matter of fact. So you could go to a Safeway.
All the
go
all the Minneapolis folks in the chat.
to a
What's
Whole
the best
Foods.
place to go for clothes and or groceries?
that is sales.
What if you had
sales
to
tax
get
free.
both?
No,
What if
no,
you had to
you
get
have to
both?
pick either one or the other.
You can eat or you can dress.
Yeah.
What's your choice, Minneapolis?
Answer now.
Nudity or starvation?
Nudity or starvation?
When I put it like that, it seems like a pretty easy answer, but we'll see what people answer.
Well, whichever you pick, groceries or retail apparel stores, you should know that you're going to have a good time because the Better Business Bureau was founded in Minneapolis in 1912.
And you know they love to have a good time. The Better
1912.
Business Bureau, they are party animals.
1912. Do you know of anything else famous that happened in 1912?
No.
Me neither. It looks
The
like,
War of 1912?
I think you're talking about the War of 1812, which
No.
occurred in
I'm talking about the sequel. I'm talking about the
1814.
sequel to the War of 1812. The War of
The
1912.
centennial sequel to the War of 1812.
They reran the war.
Well, that would have happened
Well, it was more of a
potentially
remake
in
than a sequel.
1914 because, as we all know, the War of 1812 lasted 2 years, ended in 1814.
You don't name
in
wars
Baltimore's
after
Fort
the
Myer.
year they ended. You name them after the year they began.
Well, if anything, we know a lot about the War of 1812.
All right, Team
And
Break takes it with
Team Break
Barry's.
takes it with Barry Sunday.
Sunday.
Uh,
Only the second most interesting thing going on in this cast at the moment.
yeah. I mean, if you want something interesting, you could go to the Guthrie Theater, which is the largest regional playhouse in the country.
But they will charge you sale tax.
They do.
Who's on break? Is break ready? Oh, sorry, not break. Is
Clean.
Rice ready? She's still talking? Okay, Rice and Bees on gold, clean on blue.
All right. There's an adjective we're hearing now as we learn more about the game of Killer Queen and the intricate techniques.
I don't know.
There's an adjective.
Verdant? Maybe verdant?
Verdant? No.
Huh.
Sorry, we're having
Interesting.
an off-mic conversation with Robert Newhouse, who is queening for your consideration today.
So before we start this next game, I want to thank everybody who tuned in
Thank you
to
so
our
much.
local tournament here.
I'm happy.
5v5 Fridays, Brooklyn, New York.
Yeah, Minneapolis does have the second most theaters per capita. It's actually the birthplace of comedy sports, a
Comedy sports?
improv
Oh,
theater national brand
Mhm.
that has over 20 theaters in the across the world.
Mhm.
They have a theater in Tokyo. They have a theater in Edinburgh.
Edinburgh?
Yeah, and it is a place that employed one of the two casters here.
Can you guess?
In their infant
In your
early
youth.
20s.
Their early 20s.
Yeah, in their early 20s when they were trying to figure out their life and made some poor decisions like working for an improv theater.
So the word cruciferous apparently means you love eating broccoli, or you only eat broccoli.
No, cruciferous means a green any kind of green fruit. Like a
You like
broccoli
greens.
rabe would count for sure, but like kale would also count.
So you like greens.
Yeah,
If you like
well,
greens, you're cruciferous.
No. You enjoy cruciferous things. It's an
Oh.
adjective describing.
Oh, so it's not like carnivorous.
No, it's in fact
'Cause
nothing like
meat,
it.
Meat is not like.
I think he was saying that the word sounded like.
Oh, I see.
Well, the world's quietest place is in South Minneapolis. Did you know that? The Orfield Laboratory.
It's certainly not here.
Which is via a complex series of floor-to-ceiling to wall soundproofing. You can hear your eyes blink there. Do you feel like you can hear your eyes blink when I'm casting with you?
I wish I could hear my eyes blink. I wish I could hear I myself think. I wish I could
Well,
hear
you
anything.
feel about like that stuff.
besides
You know that there's an
the
entire
inanity
cave
that
made
has
of
filled
salt.
the airwaves. All right,
All
so
right.
gold
apparently
goes down
a
there.
game
Jay on
occurred,
Jay on for Ben Mills there. Not quite on point, but
All
still
right.
a good game.
Let's go back to casting our favorite game,
Yeah, Killer Queen.
Mario Party, which is happening on the wall. Oh, wait, Killer Queen.
There's also some magic. The nice thing about coming out to 5v5 is that now, like, games are starting to multiply around 5v5. We got Red Hot Ricochet was being tested here for a little while. We got Magic happening here regularly. We
Yeah,
got some
there's
Marble Madness here.
Some Marble Madness.
Foiled
on
is
the
here.
Cabs. A
There's
game
lots to
called
happen.
Foiled is here. I often will play a solo game on my phone quietly in a corner to avoid eye contact with people.
That is not true, everybody. He's lying to you right now.
Yeah, you're right. I actually don't. I don't know what being antisocial is.
It's true. It's true.
Well, it looks like Blue is
Ooh,
Clean
very,
is just exceptionally technically playing today.
Yeah, they're doing very, very well. Clean, of course, is Carissa Fong, Brian Wong, Sam, Prashant, and a newer player, I believe named... Oh, no, that's Peter. Never mind. That's just Peter.
Brand new player named Peter.
Peter's been around for a while.
Much like brand new Ben Mills.
Brand new Ben Mills, yeah.
It's just watching just the amazing map control that Clean can express. They don't need to be they individually manage to control so much of the map one at a time. Prashant masterfully holding entire quadrants of
Clean,
the map at once.
they're all wiped, Jack. They're all wiped.
Yes, that is correct. But I'm talking about a moment that
that is past.
when my sentence started.
I see. That's how long that sentence was. It started with Clean and Control, and now they have been back. They're putting themselves back together, actually. Good on them. However, right now, Sam is on last life, so if Tiana gets a shot at him, she might just end this game.
And that said, Prashant is kind of masterfully controlling 3 other bees at once.
Yes, Prashant on blue abs. Tricky, but now he dies. He dies right there as we're talking about him. And Rice and B is actually getting a ton of pullback here from the snail. It's back into the center.
It's back in the center. I always say when you're in the tunnel, it's like you started over again.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Except in this case, they're starting over with Gold at a bit of a military lead. Not with Warriors, but as far as Queen kills.
As far as Queen kills. Right.
Let's see if they can get their second Warrior out, though. Right now, Tiana, the only Warrior out for this team. Ben Mills is going to try to get someone else out.
But as we talk about Tiana, we do call her the 3-warrior woman. She counts for a lot in any game of Killer
She counts
Queen.
for a lot in general, in life. We're lucky to have her.
I wouldn't go
All
that far.
right, Blue Snail moving again. Tiana taking a shot at a Warrior up there top. She gets it. The Warrior doesn't even turn around to bounce. And Gold is once again kind of in control. And Blue is wiped. Blue is totally wiped. Let's see if Rice can hold the lock a little bit better this time. Last time they lost the lock pretty quick.
Yeah.
They're getting a lot of Snail pullback now. And again, Sam is on his last life, so he has to be very careful. Tiana goes under. I never think that the Speed Warrior should be the one that goes under.
No, but I mean, I think they like how many.
Okay,
outfits
whoa,
they-
there we go. Nice control.
Very good control from Rice and Bees. Rice and Bees managing
whoops.
to
I got this wrong.
eke out.
It's tied up. 1-1.
There we go.
Sorry, everybody. I am really not doing a good job on the tech side anymore.
Are you distracted by anything?
No, I can't imagine what would be distracting me. All right, so we are tied up and going to the Dusk map here between Rice and Bees and Clean. And this looks like it's going to be an exciting match here between these two teams. Fairly well matched. Unfortunately, Ben Mills gives up a lot of room, and that means that he's moved. Oh, he gets the Queen kill.
Ben
There we
Mills.
go.
You know,
Good
a
for
lot of
Ben
people
Mills.
don't know this, but we do call Minneapolis the Mill City, which is funny because Ben Mills
doesn't live there.
does not live there. So I don't know why that's a nickname for Minneapolis.
Weird, right? Weird. All right, so briefly, Clean was totally wiped here by this Gold team, but they have put themselves back together. It cost them 1 Queen life, though, and their Warriors just really aren't as durable as you'd expect, certainly compared to these Gold Warriors, although, as I say that, a couple of them go down. Blue back in control of Snail, and it looks like Blue is going to have an easier time controlling the speed in this game. Ben Mills, being a less experienced Queen, probably doesn't have speed quite in his rotation yet. Especially if his Warriors start going down and Clean starts getting a little bit more map control.
Prashant bites the... Or that's not Prashant. That was... Who was that? That was Tony?
Brian Wong.
Brian Wong.
Skulls?
Yes.
on blue, that's
Yeah,
Brian Wong.
Brian Wong.
Okay, right now, Gold once again down to... Or sorry, Blue once again down to 1 Warrior. So actually Clean is having a really tough time holding on to this game.
Yeah, Clean is completely wiped.
Yeah, and so far good control here. Although Ben is going to give up center gate. And, oh no, it looks like Ray lets someone out of center gate. Not a huge deal. You can still hold lock on 1 Vanilla, but actually
But
second
not
Warrior
1
getting
vanilla
out.
and 1 speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Snail, though, almost all the way back into the center.
Ooh.
And Gold Gold is just taking people out left and right. Tiana gets another Queen kill, and Sam is on his last life. This would be a big upset, actually, if Gold ends up taking this game. Sam is here as a full team. Rice and Bees with a sub-Queen in. And there we go. Actually, Ben Mills, I just say that he picks up the win, and Rice and Bees wins it 2-1. Excellent job from Rice and Bees.
Fantastic playing.
And up next, we have Pigeon Rats versus Lakes.
Lakes on Mars and Pigeon Rats.
All right, Pigeon Rats on gold, Lakes on Mars on blue, Rats on gold, Lakes on blue.
Hello, Charles.
How's it going, Isaac?
Good. Good to be back. If only for a little bit. Oh no. Who am I going to talk about? Who am I going to talk about sabermetrics with?
No, you need to update.
Oh. Okay, good.
So more baseball.
Yeah, we'll talk more about sabermetrics.
Sabermetrics. Okay.
Yeah, so I'll show you because the
Oh, welcome.
people are
well,
here.
they're gone, but Tyler Maloney and Nathan Palmer and Aaron Goldberg. Let's see. What are they talking about?
probably not sabermetrics.
Anti-Yankees approach?
Oh, that's me.
Oh, and hi, Sailor.
That's true. That is because the Yankees basically the way their farm system works is they have like
Their what system?
so every
You mean like
It-
you know, making
every
crops
major league
farm?
team has a farm system, which is basically
like
so-
FARM?
yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't stand for anything. It's just what it is. Because
It's
so
just a
it's the farm.
reused term.
It's the farm where the players grow and get better. Because when you draft, so the thing that makes baseball different from every other sport is when a player gets drafted, they go into the minor leagues. So there's like six. The easiest way to split it up without explaining it all is there's A, Double A, Triple A, and then the major leagues, and then the major leagues basically quadruple A.
Oh, okay.
So
But they don't call it that.
they don't call it that,
Major
it's the
Leagues.
Major Leagues. So every team has a farm system.
Is that why AAA is named AAA, the company, insurance company?
I don't think so,
Okay,
but it could be.
could be.
It could be All American something, but I don't know.
Auto included somewhere
I
in
have
the
no
line.
idea. But so the way, the Yankees basically they have like a lot of scouts and they go a lot of. So the sabermetrics approach also means you draft players out of college instead of high school because they've played more baseball and therefore they're better.
Interesting.
And it also saves your organization because the reason the Oakland A's started doing sabermetrics is because it saved a lot of money. Because you just look at a player's numbers of their college baseball career and then you pick them.
I'm assuming you don't have to go out and scout them. You just
I mean, you still have to have someone's still going to go and look
Oh,
at
okay,
them play
okay,
baseball
okay.
and see that. But the thing about picking players out of high school that was discovered with sabermetrics is that there are fewer players who get drafted out of high school make it into the major leagues, which means your organization just lost a bunch of money for no reason.
That's
So,
really interesting
Yeah.
because basketball isn't like that, obviously.
Yeah. I mean, football has a similar thing. Football, they make players take it's a Wonderlic test, which is like
Wonder what?
Wonderlic, Wonder LIC.
Okay.
It's a guy's name,
Oh, okay.
and it's
Sounds German.
yeah.
So you
it's-
should say
it's-
Wunderlich. I
it-
don't know.
It's a
That's a terrible German accent.
It's like an aptitude test. They make it's like a math test basically. It's like an IQ test, but apparently it's better. But I don't think that's true.
I am giving a very strange stare right now.
Yeah.
Like I can't.
Yeah, I don't understand
I
why
don't
they
know
make
what
them.
to say.
But baseball, I mean, every sport has this because they have to make sure that they're like can stand up to the stresses of being a major league athlete because it's for baseball it's 162 game season
That's
and
a lot.
they play it in
Is half at like at home or something?
yeah
or?
81 home games, 81 away games.
Yeah. Okay. So it's not.
So they have to make
Okay.
so
Okay.
and in the minor leagues you don't really go as far. They're all kind of in the same place generally.
Yeah.
Minor league players also don't make a living wage, which is interesting.
That's really sad.
Yeah, because they don't have a union.
As someone who's thought about being an athlete, that's really sad.
Yeah. Only the best guys will make money. I mean, they get like some money and they get stipends and the team pays for a lot of stuff. But it's if you don't make it to the major leagues, it's a lot of years go to nothing.
You remind me of who was it that was a really good basketball player. His dad died, and his dad always wanted to be a baseball player, so
Yeah.
he
Michael Jordan.
Yeah. I thought that was so insane.
So Michael Jordan played on a Double A team. He never made it to the major leagues.
So he
But
didn't
only
even.
play-
So it's you have to go to AAA and then major leagues, right?
Sometimes some
Oh,
players,
okay.
So it's not a clear cut path for every player. So some
Okay.
players, it's very uncommon, but some people will just get drafted and go to the major leagues.
Okay.
It's not nearly as common anymore, but a while ago, 30, 40, 50 years ago, it was a little more common.
You just went crazy
yeah,
into the past.
yeah.
Anyway.
But Jose Altuve, who plays for the Houston Astros, he got called up from Double A
Mhm.
so he never played AAA. So when he got injured earlier this year
Oh.
and played a AAA game for the first time, it was his first AAA hit, even though he has like 4 seasons or 7 seasons of the majors already.
Nice.
So sometimes stuff like that will happen. That was a good kill.
Let's rewatch it for us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, the queen dropped and then he just looped around.
He just rose. It looked like he just rose faster than the queen.
Yeah.
I don't know if the queen, like, you need a.
He boosted off the platform.
Yeah.
He did
I
a
mean, that's
ground
just
boost.
tapping up,
Yeah.
but that's pretty good timing.
Yeah.
I guess there is a bit of a slowdown since queens usually die before they hit the ceiling,
Yeah.
and yeah, okay. But yeah, that was a good read on
Yeah.
a person's
Who's
part.
those blue stripes.
Blue strips. It looks like
Cool. No, it's not David. David.
it's Jack.
Yeah. Cool.
Ooh, Jack.
I don't know him.
He's a. I'm pretty sure he's a Game Center BFA, MFA, Masters.
I'd believe it.
Yeah. No, he's real friendly.
Seems like it.
Get to know him right away. He started. I think he wants to claim ownership for starting Fancy Cheese Fridays.
I heard him yelling about that.
I thank him for being a part of it at the very least.
I mean,
'cause
yeah,
it's-
I enjoyed it.
we,
I ate my fair share of fancy cheese.
you know, there's no one that's come out and said, "I wish I could enjoy this. I'm lactose intolerant." Like except for Kevin. Kevin is like, he doesn't sit well in his
Yeah.
stomach, but other than that, like no one's like openly like, ugh, why isn't there anything for me?
I mean, the point of it is Fancy Cheese Fridays. Vegan cheese is not good.
Have you tried it?
Yes.
Okay.
I go to school with hippies.
Oh wait. I think we don't have a lot of vegans.
No.
So it's just like,
And I'm not vegetarian anymore
oh, okay.
because I don't live with a bunch of I don't live with vegetarians anymore, so I don't have to eat.
You were a vegetarian,
I
not
was-
really by choice then?
Oh, just because everyone else I live with was vegetarian, and they were like, "You can eat meat," and I'm like, "Yeah, but none of you will eat it, so why bother?" You're like, if we went out somewhere, I'd get a burger, but that's kind of it.
I mean, that means that you would have meat in the fridge and you would know it's yours. You don't need to label it.
Yeah, but I don't want cooking for one is depressing.
I suppose. I mean, I have to do it. I don't
Yeah.
really have much of a choice. It's become cooking with other people. I cooked with someone else other than my mom for the first time last week, and it was a pretty interesting experience.
Yeah. I just got a long email from my professor that I have to look at, but I will finish this first.
You have so how much longer do you have here?
I'm here
Another
until probably the 15th.
Hi, Adelie.
I don't want to. I'm definitely not going up just to go to one class. So, but actually, I want to look at this. I'm curious what she's saying.
Okay, in the meanwhile, I'm going to actually commentate the game. I'm commentating more because I'm going to do it for Bumble Bash, and I should
Yeah.
practice. Because I think they prefer Bumble Bash over baseball. At
Yeah,
Bumble Bash.
probably.
Okay. So right now, things are looking really good for gold. It's based on my big watching of the game. Blue was ahead earlier in the game, and now
Yeah, Blue
they've
looks
lost their
ahead, and now Gold
warriors.
looks ahead.
Gold has been really good at gate control, keeping out all the workers from coming in. I guess like another thing, part of gate control is that means that they're also not being punished for it if
Well,
the
but
blue queen,
Gold
because blue
wins.
queen's usually on top of it, especially on day. And Gold's gonna pick up this one. All right, we are now 1-1. All right, so looking at the bracket, we are on game number 15 out of 20. So we are, what is that? 75% of the way there, I want to say.
Oh my God, it's already
I'm
like
terrible at math.
it's like 10:15 too. Wow.
That's normal.
Oh, I haven't been here. I guess during the year there's always more people here.
Yeah,
I was gonna say because I'm usually here in the summer, so I'm usually in the summer there's like 5
I
teams.
thought-
We're done by 9.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Now we have 7.
Yeah.
I remember staying until 1 in the morning, and then as
Yeah.
Charles would say last game, we would hang
Yeah.
around for another half an hour,
Yeah, yeah.
and then go to Taisho and eat Japanese food
Yes.
until 3 in the morning, and until 2 in the morning, and then for another hour hang out at Damish's and rewatch the games because by then the stream had been uploaded.
God.
It was crazy. I can't believe that happened, but it did.
I mean, there were some. There was,
I also gained weight from eating 2 dinners.
That's funny. Anyway, yeah.
Oh, nice kick in from Gold. Well, I think it was by Blue into Gold's hive. So
It's in the hive now.
it's in the
not
hive, and it
going
was a
anywhere
kick
else.
in, and they're always fun. All right. Were you going to comment on something?
No, I'm just talking about this email.
Okay. Is it a good email? Bad email?
Mostly good.
Okay.
So the professor basically said that.
Ooh. Moose
So
flying
I
into a warrior.
kind of, you know why I'm back, right?
You said it was for a mental break.
Yeah, I had a bit of a mental health problem, and I
Yes.
came back. Oh, the kick in! Nice.
Okay.
But so
All right.
and I kind of dipped before
3
one of my
to
professors
4.
emailed me back. So but she was chill. She emailed me today, and she was like, "I was waiting to email you back to make sure you were like okay,"
Okay. That's
which was
good
good.
on the
And she
professor.
was like, "You can have the extra absence, but you can't have any more," which is might factor in later. I just have to make sure I don't get sick, which shouldn't happen.
Interesting.
But I have to. There's a class I'm trying to drop, and I have to
Interesting.
make. And she's like, "We have to talk to your other advisor
Ooh.
for that."
Oh, hang on.
But I'm good.
Okay. That's good. Hang on.
That's it.
Oh,
That was good.
damn it. I was too busy watching the replay.
That was
2-1.
It was as good as it can be. So
Okay.
I'll take that.
Because I had saw that Gold Queen had dived,
Yeah.
and I was trying to see if it had gone through because it felt like the berry had just disappeared, but I
Yeah.
guess it was so fast that it just
Yes.
it cleared both hives, didn't go to a
Yeah,
hole.
it went all the way to the left.
Which one are we on?
We're on this
All right,
this one.
team break on gold, pigeon rats on blue. Break on gold, rats on blue.
When did you go back to school?
I went back up like a month ago, like the first week of September.
All right.
So I was good for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So
that sounds all right.
just like everything happened all at once.
Okay.
And
now's not a good time to explain it.
Yeah,
but-
I guess because
okay.
we're on stream, but
Yeah.
I'll tell you it later.
Thank
but
you.
it was just like there's like 4 or 5 things happened at once, and I needed to just like.
Yeah.
And I was okay for a little bit afterwards, and then I saw my ex with somebody else, and I was like, all right,
I was going to
done,
ask you about
bye.
that. Okay. Okay.
I was like,
That's
gotta
gotta
go
hurt.
home and fix my other shit first, and then come
Fair.
back.
Okay.
But you know, nothing I can
You're
do
here
about
now.
that. I'm here now. I'm here now, and I've been feeling better since I've been back. So goals.
That's really interesting. Usually for people, it's the other way around. They escape the city. Just gonna.
Well,
look that up.
that's why I'm at school. I went to school far away to escape my problems
to
here.
go back to Noah's
And now I don't have any problems here, so I come back here.
I mean, you will find a very small library here, and everything else is computers.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I don't know. I've got like a couple of close friends up there, but down here I've just got like all this.
You've got all of this
I
in
mean,
Fancy Cheese Fridays.
yeah, exactly.
The cheese will disappear on
I've
you.
played KQ 3 times this week, and I think I'm gonna play tomorrow too. So.
Why not? Tomorrow Saturday?
Well, someone was saying that they were gonna do a practice somewhere, and I was.
Oh,
like,
I
text
thought
me.
people were going to go to Crystal Lake finally.
What's,
and not.
what's Crystal Lake?
It's where the rec cabs are supposed to go.
Oh.
It's. Do you remember Jade?
Yeah, I remember Jade.
Yeah, that's her bar.
Oh,
Yeah,
she owns it, or she works there?
I think she owns it.
Oh, cool. Sweet.
Anyway, yeah, because she left rec for a
Oh,
reason, right? So
yeah.
I'm assuming she owns it.
I'd hope so.
Yeah. All right, because I mean, she was a really nice presence in rec, and then all of a sudden she left.
I never really talked to her, but I know everyone liked her. So.
I was surprised she came back, and I said like, hey, like really warmly, and she acted like she knew me, and it was a really nice feeling.
She's a bartender.
Damn it, that is true.
I don't want to ruin
She's a
this
good
moment. Look,
bartender.
I don't want to ruin this moment for you, but I'm just letting you know.
Oh, wrong one. What to say?
Maybe.
Okay, well,
I might just go to the hockey game.
why not? There's hockey right now?
Yeah, the season opener was last night.
Oh, okay.
I don't know anything
Where?
about hockey.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I think there's an Islanders.
Can
game
you
tomorrow.
skate well?
No. I don't. I can't play baseball either. I can't play sports. I just like watching them.
I think I'm the type of person who closes my eyes when something's coming at me.
Uh,
It's why I don't play tennis very well. I play tennis like well if I'm in the back, but once I'm in the
Well,
front, it's terrifying.
I played baseball briefly as a kid,
Okay.
but so there's that one kid who throws real hard and he just hits you by accident, and then you're just
or like throws it to the floor way too often.
yeah, it's just they're not trying to hurt you, but it's just like sometimes you get hit in the ribs, and it's like, all right, I'm done. I don't want to do that. It's just one of those things. It's like, yeah, I'm good.
There was a girl. I remember her name was Heather. She lived like in my neighborhood, and she went to the same elementary school as me, and we had a season where we played baseball, like you rotate
Yeah.
between sports. And then she was like, just throw the, because I was supposed to like catch the ball or something like that. She's like, just throw the ball. She can't catch it. Look at her. And I was like, rude.
That's
Like, I know I can't catch it too, but you didn't have to say that.
Yeah. That's,
So I decided not to play baseball
yeah,
and softball.
that's-
And also my family really loved, like, my extended family loves tennis, so
Yeah.
you can't help your, like, you just,
My aunt
environment.
is a tennis freak. But my uncle
Interesting.
My
Is
uncle
she
likes
good?
hockey. No, she's not. She thinks she's better than she is, but she tries.
Is she, how old is she?
She's like almost 60, I think. But she was good when she was younger.
Okay.
I want to finish the game of Mario Party.
Finished what?
The game of Mario Party. I kept asking if they wanted to play, and everyone was like, nah. No,
I
it's
think
fine,
they should
okay.
make a mode where you can rotate people.
They should. They'd be
I
good
mean-
for this kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like, because you want the game to end, but there could be a team aspect. You could just replace the person with a team.
Yeah.
Like your team Toadette instead of like,
Yeah.
oh, you are Toadette. I don't know.
You want to know a good story about tennis that I just remembered?
Yes.
So my
I love tennis stories.
my cousin, this isn't necessarily, tennis is tangentially related, but it's a good story. So
Okay.
my cousin, when she was like 16,
Okay.
she's like 26 or 27 now.
So 10 years ago-ish.
I don't know if it was quite that long, but yeah.
Okay. It was a good
She's-
amount of time ago.
She's getting married next week, actually.
Wow.
But anyway,
At 26?
you should see the husband. But anyway, she's great. He's great. I love them both.
You're, oh, my poor
He's
heart.
super rich.
I'm so jealous.
Yeah. That's the dream.
I'm assuming he's a good person. And
He's great.
really rich.
I've met him. I've met him a couple times. Super nice guy. I love him.
I'd like to point out PR just took a game off a break.
Yep.
Damn.
I watched it.
Damn.
So, but she was like 16 or 17, and she went out and partied super hard one night.
Okay.
Like she had to like
At 16.
at 16, and she
Oh
like called her
my.
mom to come and get her, and she like threw up all over her
Ooh.
mom's new Mercedes.
Ooh,
And it was like-
jeez, she's also rich?
Yeah. And you know what?
Gross.
And you know what? The next day,
The next day?
she had to go to tennis tryouts. She still went. And you know what?
That's a real
and you know
trooper.
what?
Real trooper.
And you know what?
You know
she
what?
made the team.
How many people went to tryouts?
It was a competitive school too.
Wow.
She was really good at tennis.
I made varsity because I played tennis weekly. Like, we were all pretty good because we went to the same, like, a
Yeah.
similar weekly thing, but it was still, like, that was the cut. Like, there was people who were like, oh, I'm interested in tennis, and then the people who were like, no, we play every week, and
Yeah.
that's varsity and JV.
Yeah.
That is impressive.
I never played on any sports teams in high school. I did track in middle school, but it turns out my ankles are made of paper, so that stopped.
Interesting analogy. Mine's, I don't know, mine's are faulty. I will step incorrectly a little bit, and I'm just like, that's not supposed to go
I
that way.
sprained my ankle 3 times that year.
Oh, that year alone. I sprained one of my ankles 5 times and the other one 3 times. Oh, no, I have to add. Well, total is 9 because I sprained it over the summer.
I hadn't broken a bone until this summer. I was good, but I sprained my ankles all the damn time.
Yeah.
That, I hated having my hand broken. Oh my god. it was
That
awful.
it's your hand.
Yeah, you need that.
You need
And it was
it.
my right hand too.
Ooh.
Right here.
Did you train your left hand?
I'm pretty much ambidextrous now.
Yeah, that's fun.
I mean, it's cool. It's
In my
just
opinion,
like
it's fun.
it's just annoying.
I mean, that's how you train something in your body. Is that
Yeah.
you shut down what you normally do,
Yeah.
and you just hardcore train the other one,
Yeah.
and you do it. That must be fun. I mean, like, you can't. It doesn't make sense to write with at the same time, but you know.
I mean, I couldn't hold a book, so I was pissed off. I was gonna do 100 this year. I planned it all out. I knew how long it was gonna take, and I broke my
Could have
hand.
gotten a Kindle.
I'm only gonna make 85.
You could. So in the time. So how long were you out of commission because of your
I
hand?
couldn't. It was a month. I was in a cast for a month.
So you could have read 12 books in a month,
Yeah.
or 15.
Because I was gonna read the longer ones in the summer, so I would need 2 days. in summer.
2 days.
Yeah, 2 or 3 days for summer.
What you mean longer, as in like 500 pages a piece?
Yeah, I read like 700 pages a day.
You're insane,
Yeah.
and I'm jealous because I have to read a lot, and I just can't read fast.
Well,
enough.
I don't know how I do it, like, because I don't know. I just read really fast.
Yeah, no, it's
Although I've been reading less recently, just because like I need other stuff.
because
to
you
do.
need to write about
well,
it.
Well, I
don't
quit.
know.
I quit all my social media,
Okay.
and I don't you know.
Oh, that's why I don't see you in chat
yeah,
anymore.
yeah. I quit all my social media, and I don't use. And I'm in the process of quitting Reddit. I'm not sure if I want to do
But
it or
why?
not. Because I don't know. It just feels bad to use Reddit.
Oh, okay.
I've been doing a lot of puzzles. I've been playing a lot of Sudokus.
I still think you should go for Reddit. I feel like it's the way that everyone. I mean, how else? I like it because it keeps me updated on things.
I don't mind being disconnected from everything though.
Okay, I mean, you do live in the woods.
I mean, I live in the woods and I read books. So like, nobody knows what the hell I'm doing anyway.
Okay. Oh my God! Oh.
Oh God, that was.
Let's see. That's Wilk finding the last kill.
Looked like it.
It's 2-1.
2-1. Oh, I think. But yeah, it's been.
I am up actually since I update this. Pigeon Nuts is doing really well. They're tied for 3rd place with my team. We're gonna play them later.
I think I'm 2-2. Where's for your consideration?
Hang on.
All right, yeah.
Who's next?
All
All right, clean on gold, bay on blue. Clean on gold, bay on blue.
right.
Peace.
Good luck.
No spills.
No spills. Kevin, get in here.
Hey, 1 and 3.
Oh, I'm 1 and 3. Uh-oh. I thought I was 2 and 2.
Bay coffee dripping on gold. Clean on blue.
Bye.
I was wrong. Clean on gold, bay on blue. Clean on gold, bay on
Bye. Hey, baby.
Hey.
Hey, baby. Yo, shout outs to the chat right now.
Nobody there.
Damn. Daybears is a legit strat. Don't even at me on that right now. Such a legit strat. Let's see if either of these teams, this guy's to one. First of all, they're both gonna run snail.
Yeah.
Oh, they're so running snail. What boring.
Nightberry, Nightberries is truly, I think, the peak, like, objective runner test.
You think?
I
think Duska's. Duska's is the actual test. Like night map is like pure fun.
No, I think Nightberries is harder than Duskberries.
Really?
Yeah, because Duskberries, it's impossible to ledge. Nightberries is all about Nightberries is all about outsmarting the ledge guard.
True. Although to be fair, you know, on Dusk map, a lot of berry runners are really, really stubborn. They're stubborn about getting top 5 berries.
Yeah, it's because no one knows how to do it.
Well, they just don't realize that, like, no matter what you do, if you run a berry and you're still winning.
Yeah. Because the thing is, everyone's been enforced that the top berries are, like, the most important thing you have
Absolutely.
to get.
Of course they are.
But what happens is, if you get towards the end of the game and you have all your bottom berries in and the last berry is a top berry, what you can do is you can, like, because you'll have warriors out.
Right, yeah.
Like, if you get that far, you'll have warriors out. So you can get the warrior to bait, and then you can sneak in behind. It works every time.
Oh, yeah, no, of course.
Yeah. But it's just, like... Because night berries is you have to learn all the tech to fake the ledge guard out.
Yeah,
like
you also had to learn that tech for that stick by Daffy. That was sick.
That was good.
Salmon's last life. Yeah, you know what? Night berries, totally fine. I get it.
Day berries doesn't count.
What are you talking about? The fact that you're even running berries on day is in of itself it's like a midterm.
Why is everything happening when I'm here? Sorry.
It's a midterm.
You saw that long text. That's not good.
I saw a text.
It's not good.
I bet it's not.
Nope.
Oh, wait. Bacon, me dripping. Takes it. Uno mas. The best of 3.
Yeah, blue one.
Taking it today. Do you think any of these teams are going to run dayberries? Please.
No.
Look, you don't intentionally run dayberries, but
I think dayberries is a valid strategy.
Totally is. It's just not the first strategy you go for.
No, I think dayberries is a good pocket strat.
Pocket strats, right?
Yeah. They exist in this game. Everyone's like, oh.
I bet. It's just super hard.
Yeah.
Oh,
double speed.
Double speed.
That works. Yeah.
Does it?
Okay. Alright, they got the double speed out, and now I think Stripes is going to go die.
Okay.
Because they're full mill. so someone's got to die so they can run the snail.
Oh,
Yep,
good kill.
there you go.
Good kill.
There's your snail rider.
Absolutely. Let's just do that a little bit. Let's go. Oh! Kill.
Boom.
Become dripping. Loses their first queen life.
The double speed opening is something new. I haven't seen that yet until I've been back.
Yeah. People are getting a lot more greedy about it.
Yeah. I think it's too risky.
It depends. It's too risky unless...
I think it loses to any team with a half-decent objective runner.
I mean, on day? I
Yeah.
don't know. Like, objective... Like, even if you're a half-decent objective runner, if you can't get it past the tunnel, then, like,
Yeah.
you're not really...
Well, because someone, like, if you have a decent objective runner, they'll be able to identify that they're going double speed, and they'll just ignore it and go snail, and then you get the snail out of the tunnel. By the time they get the double speed out, the snail's out of the tunnel.
Well, I mean, that's the thing, though. Like, their double speed is usually, like, they actually bump mid anyway.
Yeah.
So... It's not necessarily a fake out, like...
But you can identify in the
It's-
first, like,
you could
3 or
definitely
you can
identify.
You can identify it in the first 5 seconds.
Yeah.
So, like, as soon as you pick it up, you just go around the snail. You just ignore everything
but I
else,
mean,
and then
if
get out
you,
of the tunnel.
I mean, the time to push snail versus the time for them to get out 2 speeds, surprisingly, 2 speeds went out.
It's close.
Yeah.
Is this the last one before Glory? Oh no.
You got a lot of dead
Yep.
Duskberries. Duskberries?
Dustberries. I hope somebody. Yeah. No.
Dustberries?
Gold's gonna run.
Dustberries.
Gold-
Dustberries.
gold-
Dustberries?
Gold's gonna run
Dustberries.
berries.
Duskberries. Okay, great.
No. What is this? What is
Oh
this?
my god.
I don't understand what this is.
It's double speed.
This is the stupid opening.
Wait, what is this snail rider doing? Okay, there you go. Back on it.
What?
Do your job.
Oh, he's snail boosted. That's a tech nobody knows about.
It's also illegal
Yeah.
in all 50 states. Oh my god, that could have been a kill. Oh, that could have been a kill. That could have been a queen kill.
Oh god. Gold, what are you doing? They're all. Yeah. Okay. There you go.
Yeah, Blue's looking to get a second speed warrior out. Gold looking to just get a third warrior
I
out.
mean, it's dust. You're always looking at.
Yeah. Everyone out there is playing. Oh, Mario Party, making friends
Hold on.
or losing them.
Oh, Seawall, it worked out anyway.
Blue's riding
I
this.
screwed Seawall over and he got.
Oh
he got
my
mad at me and
god!
he won.
I think you just screwed over that queen right there.
Yep.
Good pincer. Oh my god! Still gold. I mean, Blue Skulls is the only person alive on the team. Staying alive. What a kill! Oh my god, kills! An attempted pincer by 2 warriors on a queen. Unsuccessful. Blue looking to get a warrior out. Trying to find a gate. Attempt. What another good kill. Almost wipe. Oh, not again. Immediate wipe. For Blue again. Not going to get out that guy. They're going to get out mid, though.
They're working on it.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed that there's no berries. I
it's-
really thought they were gonna do it.
You know,
Oh.
New York is a very rigid type of
Yeah. Nobody
Scene.
runs berries.
no one likes to do anything interesting. We all want to win.
Yeah,
I
that's-
get it, but like
I-
no one's trying to test anything out.
Yeah.
This is 5v5.
I'm excited because after I'm only in school for 14 more months. So once I'm out,
14 more months.
so after December of next year, I will be in the city full time, and that's when I'll have like a job and go to Bumble
Yeah.
Bash.
All right, for your consideration on gold,
That'll be the
Rice
thing
and
to watch.
Bees on blue. Consideration on gold, bees on blue.
All right, I gotta go play the game.
Oh, 14 months? You couldn't just say a year?
All right. Up next, we have For Your Consideration on Gold and Rice and Bees on Blue. I don't know what that last. They didn't update the score. Who's on clean? Who won that last one? What was the score of that last one? Ask someone who was on clean. Who's on clean? Okay. 2-1.
Hello.
All right. Going into this next game with a bunch of secret viewers because it says 0 no matter how many people are watching. And we have for your consideration right now with a pretty good amount of snail control and a queen kill, so good for them. Rice and Bees struggling to get a warrior out. Ben Mills, I think, a relatively new.
Ooh, nice
very
kill,
nice
though.
bump from Tiana. Excellent. And let's see if Ben can get. Oh, no, she dies.
I'll get 2 out. That's not bad.
Yeah. Ben Mills is a relatively new queen, is my impression.
He's an old queen. He just hasn't played in a long time.
Oh,
he hasn't
I
played
see.
queen in a long time.
Oh, I see.
Something like 2 years or something.
Oh, that
That's
is
what
a
you were
long
saying?
time.
Yeah.
Where did he used to play queen?
Portland.
Portland, that's right. Yes.
He would get second to. Oh, nice kill there too.
Very nice. It's coming back to him. It's
He would
coming
get
back
second
to
to
him.
Cody all the time. He was telling me.
Interesting. Well, I'm glad he's getting back in the saddle, especially now that Andrew.
that was rough.
Ooh, that was unfortunate. Now that Andrew is away, I guess globetrotting, filming the world.
Yep.
And right now, once again, we have for your consideration with a good amount of control. They're at the river with the snail, and that means that Blue really has to make something happen here. They're running from behind. Their hive's actually filled pretty well. They only have 5 berries left, but I would rather be in for your considerations position at this moment.
Yep, I would agree with that. It looks like the ledge guard actually left to go try to close out snail.
Oh, Ben turns at the last second, and that means Gold's going up 1.
You hate to see a queen go out like that.
Yeah, that's rough. Well, he's still getting his sea legs back. He used to have sea legs. He's got land legs. He's got to get rid of these land legs.
He's getting his wobbly old sea legs.
They make you turn around at the wrong time.
I would believe that.
Yeah, does he have a team that he's queening for yet? Or is he
I don't
just-
think he's
just
playing in
hanging out?
BB3. I don't even think he's going to BB3.
Oh, but here in New York.
Oh, in New York?
Is he hoping to put together a squad? That'd be really exciting.
Yeah, that would.
He can BB4. He can take Cody down. Get his revenge.
Get his revenge. That
All
would
right,
actually be
we
really
have
nice to see.
Dayberries.
Oh, Dayberries. Okay.
Dayberries. That's a little weird, but all right. Rice and Bees.
A lot of Dayberries today. Okay, nice kill. He
Yeah,
could've
I
been
saw
punished, but that was
Team
nice
Break
kill.
running some Dayberries. Oh, very nice kill.
Very
There
nice
we go.
dive.
But the snail is moving pretty fast. It does
Yeah.
need an answer. And Stripes, that is Ray, goes down.
Yeah, Blue Abs should not be holding their hive open right now. I think Blue needs to go to
Yeah,
Snail
they
right
need to
now.
open that thing up.
Should have gone to Snail before the queen died, honestly.
Oh, no.
Did not trust his own J dive.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate for Ben.
I mean, maybe with good cause. Okay, so Ben's going to try to get one more warrior out. Nope,
Oh,
doesn't get
almost
either.
died.
And
He's
yeah.
gonna- This is a death sentence right here. Just looking at this right now.
What?
He's so dead.
Oh,
man.
So that's a little bit on Rob not capitalizing on that.
Yeah.
Tiana doing her best to slow the snail down. She's a very good warrior. She could probably get some kills here, but really what they need is just a little bit of zoning from her. Okay, another warrior is out. That's going to open things up a little bit, but only 5 berries in. Yeah, I don't. Gold right now probably does not care about those berries very
They
much.
shouldn't. I think they're carrying too much. They're sending 2
Yeah,
warriors up there. That's way too much.
2 ledges is not worth. These
No.
berries are not worth 2 ledges.
No.
That having been said, I don't think they need any protection on the snail. Oh, there we go. Tiana comes and gets a kill, clears some out, gets some back momentum. Blue's at half hive, which is good, but again, this
On
snail
any
is
other map.
really close. Yeah, it's true. It's still a long way away, and I don't know. Are they still at 2-2? Yeah, they're basically at.
Nice kill there.
They basically have 1 runner now because of all the pullback they need to get. Although they are getting it. They are getting a ton of pullback. So for your consideration, needs to consider how they're going to get control of this snail again, because it's going all the way back into the hall. Wow.
Yeah.
This is how.
Their
I guess
warriors were kind of just playing
just
to kill. They
couldn't-
weren't playing the zone.
Oh, yeah. And it also seems like they got wiped and did not come out very fast, which
They had
seems
2
like,
warriors, which is fine.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
fine.
Yeah, it looks like they're kind of just hunting Ben, and they're hoping that's their win condition, and it might be. I
But
mean,
they were-
like,
they're
you
ahead
can
so
catch 'em
hard.
out. Yeah,
They were ahead by so much.
They were.
and
Now it's
they
actually
kinda threw it
kind of
away.
worrisome.
Yeah.
Yeah. 4 berries is, not, emergency situation, but like 1 or
It's
2
getting close,
more.
yeah.
I think if Ben went up and helped clear, this would get very scary for Gold very fast.
I would agree with that, yeah. Especially because Blue's basically wiped. Stripes
Oh,
is trying to
Tiana went
clear.
down. That's what happened. I was wondering, why isn't there more pressure on either?
Wow,
on
they
the
get a
other-
berry in, though. Berry sneaks in. Very
Yeah.
nice.
But
Nice kill
now
from Stripes,
the
too.
snail's moving again, and Tiana's out without speed. She's still pretty dangerous, but she's not as dangerous.
Ooh, nice
Although
kill there from Ray.
they killed the snail guard, and they're gonna get some more pullback. Gold, I don't know. Gold really, I feel like, should have a little bit better control of these. This like one of these objectives.
Gold looks very lost right now. Like this.
Oh, another berry coming in. 2 berries. Now it's really scary.
They're honestly
actually,
in the exact same situation they were 5 minutes ago, and they're playing exactly the.
Tiana's going to escort another berry in. Yes, she's going to go down for it, but it's worth it. 1 berry. Now this gold team really does need to put everything on this hive. This should allow for a lot more pullback. Got to get some blue warriors out.
Blue Queen just goes up to his hive.
Ben's got to stay safe.
Blue Queen
Now
just goes
go up.
there.
Yeah, he needs to go up there now. Gold's going to live up there. I guess they might as well get pullback, right? It's
Yeah.
like because the other
It's
basically you
inevitability,
need
which
you
is Rob's favorite
need
word.
2 warriors out at all times on this hive because it's just too scary for 1 bear to come in. So you can just get all the pullback you want and then just wait.
Wow, look at this blueberry runner almost made it in.
Almost. Skulls goes down. Oh, no.
Ben's
Oh,
in
Ben's in trouble. Oh, he
Oh.
gets out. He gets out. Tiana with a little bit of counter pressure. Ooh, Tiana almost takes out that speed warrior, actually. Good for her. So
Ben.
now it's actually
Ben,
kind of
Ben
scary.
is in a bad spot.
Ben looks nervous.
Okay, nice. He killed the speed
He
warrior.
takes a warrior, but he loses his only
He's gonna
warrior.
get Tiana out again.
Tiana's gonna get out. I would, yeah. He kills.
Just
Gotta
go to snail. Just
Gotta
go
go
to
to snail. Gotta go to snail
Just go
now,
to the
buddy.
snail.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
last bear comes in.
Nice.
Wow. All right. We took our eye off the ball.
Yeah.
And Rice and Bees ties it up 1-1 with dayberries. Let no one say dayberries are not viable.
Hey, we won with dayberries.
Yeah, we've seen 2 dayberry wins tonight.
We also lost very hard on the 3rd dayberries that we tried.
Yes. Well, you need to be perfect. But if you're perfect, it's possible.
I mean, I kind of wish that people would run Dusk more against us.
Dustberries?
No, like Dusk map in general. Because you're just going night, day, night, day, night, day for like 4 sets in a row.
People in New York really hate Dusk.
That's why I want to play it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, maybe next week we'll play all Dusk.
That would be great. Or we should start from Dusk.
Nope, all Dusk. Dusk all night.
Charles just taking the extreme.
Dusk all night.
Typical Charles, folks. This
Yep.
This is him right here.
No in betweens.
You're
I'm like that Billy Joel song.
Billy Joel's a step too far, sir.
I was driving back from Columbus.
Okay, well, there you go.
You're a game designer. I was driving back from Columbus, listening
Okay.
to Spotify,
Okay.
listen to the radio. You know,
right.
where you pick a song you like, and then you hit the radio button, and you
Sure.
let it just play.
Sure.
So I came up with this game, and I kind of want to play test it.
Okay.
It's kind of a road trip game. The idea is you start with a song, and then you pick an artist. And you start the radio, the Spotify radio, on that song, and then by thumbs upping or thumbs downing things, you try to get it to play the artist, a song by the artist. So, for instance, it could be like we're going to start with, I don't know, like.
Billy Joel.
No. I think you should end at Billy Joel. It started as. It started as how to get to Billy Joel,
Okay,
right? It's
all right.
like pick a random song and can you get it to play Billy Joel? Like start with like Steve Reich's, I don't know, like minimalist music, right? Start with like a Cage piece, and then can you get to Billy Joel from that?
Start from 433.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, or like I don't know, like a Nas album, or like something like. How hard, could you get the algorithm to eventually play you a Billy Joel song? How long would it take? How many steps? How many songs?
Charles, this is the saddest game I've ever
This sounds
heard.
like an amazing game, right?
Well, yeah,
Like-
for a solo person road tripping in middle of America. Yeah, sure.
No, it would be great because you got some friends in the car, and you're like, okay, everyone, what's your favorite song? And they're like, oh, I don't know, it's this or it's that, right?
Uh-huh.
And then you're like, okay, we're starting a radio. How do we get to Billy Joel? And on every song, you're like, okay, if you're going to keep it, you have to listen to the whole song.
Okay.
If you're going to reject it,
Okay.
right, then you don't have to listen to it. But
Right.
you're trying to train the algorithm. And it seems like a tough problem, right? Because,
It is, yeah.
you have to ask, how much is this song like a Billy Joel song? Right? Like, is this enough
my
like a Billy
God.
Joel song that we should thumbs up it
Charles.
so that we get more like this? Like, we go down this path we're on. Or is it too different, and so we should thumbs down it?
Charles, that is a delightful puzzle.
It sounds
A
amazing.
delightful puzzle. But if I'm with people in a car, I'd rather play there's a Hindi version of this game
Mm-hmm.
that involves karaoke.
Oh.
So
Oh.
you sing a stanza, like I
Okay.
don't know how many verses. You sing X many verses of a song.
Yeah.
And then the
George Costanza.
Sure. if you're that kind of guy. But the idea is that the word or the lyric that you end on is
The
lyric
first
that you
word
start
of
on.
the.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And I played it in college with.
But
with
it doesn't involve Billy Joel.
It can involve Billy Joel. It often ends on Billy Joel. Because,
Really?
Yeah.
He wrote a lot of songs.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like Billy Joel or Elton John. That's pretty much where you're going to end up
much.
every single time.
Pretty much.
Interesting.
Yeah. So if I'm with friends, I'd rather have that performative piece. You know.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to do karaoke in the car.
Have you seen Karaoke Carpool?
No.
The YouTube series?
Is that a thing?
Please educate yourself.
I don't know.
It's pretty amazing. No, it's actually pretty great.
Is it good?
To be honest, yeah.
Does it
When certain artists are there, like when Adele did it, it was really, really good, for example, you know.
Okay.
It's
So it's like a lot of good cover songs, basically.
Yeah.
Cover performances.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what karaoke is, really. Right?
Yes.
Because then
Yeah.
you get that one guy who sings Paranoid Android, like Anj, from like years ago.
Really?
Yeah, we had a group.
Oh,
MFA.
nice kill there from Kevin Constantino.
This is certainly blue. This was Blues game to lose.
It was,
I
and
don't know
they
if
kind of
anymore.
have lost it.
Yeah.
I think Ben's alone. He's against.
Oh, that's
he's got a speed out. He might be
Get two
able
speeds
to rescue, but like that's a lot of snail pullback. That's really painful.
That's true.
Both queens are on their last life though, so if Tiana can get a good shot at this gold queen, she could end this game. And there's 3 speeds out right now for blue.
They are
And-
full Zodio.
Yeah.
As we like to say.
And only 1 speed out for gold actually right now. Now I don't know how many of these blue warriors are good with speed.
Judging by skills.
Speaking for myself, I'm actually worse with speed than I am as vanilla.
You know, Prashant is the same.
I'm 100% less durable. Oh, what? Ray
Ray's God Tab
picked
just
it
carries
up,
this game.
and Rice and Beast takes it 2-1.
I remember just seeing that at the corner of my eye and being like, "Oh, that warrior's gonna die."
crazy.
And then what?
That's crazy. That's Ray for you.
All
Wow.
right, Bay Kami dripping on gold for your consideration on blue. Bay
Ray,
on
you're
gold,
insane. You're
dripping
actually
on blue.
huge.
Kevin, you want this? Or you good?
If I may continue the train of thought with
Yeah,
the
please go
karaoke.
ahead.
You
I
should,
have
you should
to-
try it sometime. I don't know how often you karaoke, but you should try it sometime.
I really don't like karaoke.
Why not?
Well,
Because you're not good at it, or
so I'm the son of 2 singers. And karaoke is fun, but it's like weirdly non-musical in a way because it's like when you're singing with live musicians, they kind of match. There's like a thing that happens where they
Right.
kind of match your rhythm and
Right.
and like you're playing off the musicians, and it's like live. And karaoke is weird because it's like, first of all, you can't. It's very hard to adjust it to your range, and so if you're not a tenor,
yeah,
it's very hard to sing pop songs
That's
as
true.
a guy.
that's true.
And yes, it's just kind of that. It's like, and then you're like playing something. You're like, wait a minute, I think of this as a faster song. This song sounds better faster, but it's too bad, right? Like it's
Right.
at the rhythm.
Right. So I would say that those are user error problems. Those are user errors.
I see. You can,
So if you choose to go to an Asian-themed karaoke bar, you can actually adjust the
they
vocalization, the
theme
octave.
them as Asians.
No, if you go to an Asian
That
karaoke
sounds like it might be racist.
bar, not Asian themed, sorry. If you go to an Asian karaoke bar, if you go anywhere in Chinatown
ah.
or K-Town, then they will actually give you an option to lower or
I feel like I've been to those, and you know what the problem with those is that they just have a ton of fucking reverb.
That's true. That's true.
Like, and reverb is just like they're made for anthems
You
so
can
that
turn that down,
everyone
too.
can sing together. And
Honestly, you
like,
can turn down the reverb too.
I'm
pretty
a
sure
solo
it's
artist, Brian. I'm a solo artist.
Okay, well then you would
I
like
don't-
this
like-
karaoke spot by Lafayette actually.
Okay.
It's an open bar. The karaoke
The
is
bar alcohol's free.
That would
This
be
sounds
amazing.
amazing.
No, it's not. Free. So it's a
I bet the
bar.
karaoke
and
there is
the
actually
karaoke
not
is
very good.
open.
I see.
And you sing to the entire crowd. And
That sounds terrifying.
It's great. No, it's awesome. I sang like Beatles songs, and people were like going
You
up
would
and
sing Beatles songs.
I'm a crowd pleaser.
You would sing
I'm a
Beatles
crowd
songs.
pleaser.
Just
Beatles
stretch
songs are
yourself.
great.
Just try to stretch yourself a little
I
as an
do.
artist every now and then.
Whoa there.
Beatles.
Whoa there. I sang 433. I just stood there and just looked up
In silence.
in silence.
What about like a little War Pigs? How's your
How's
your
my War
Ozzy
Pigs?
impression?
It's pretty good actually.
Yeah?
My Crazy Train's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But
Well-
I'm a natural bass, so
Yeah. That's true. I'm a baritone. We're the most boring of the voices. It's really sad.
I think I'm supposed to be a baritone, but I was in high school choir and they made me a bass because
And
I
you're a
just had a deep
smoker.
voice.
You're a heavy smoker.
Yep, that's me.
Exactly. I've seen you after those marathons, just like taking a long drag.
You know, I gotta refill that energy
Yeah,
bar. You know,
exactly. Exactly.
There's only so much
Okay, so how are we doing on this? It looks like blue is doing well against Bay.
Gold was doing phenomenally well with the snail and with their queen lives, but both of those things are no longer true.
Consideration has gotten control of this game a little bit. It's kind of been a game of a night of upsets. I feel like there have been some surprises.
Like Rick running berries.
Yes. But I mean, just like, if you look down into the standings.
Gold should have died there. Gold queen should have died.
If you look down to the standings, I don't think they actually necessarily reflect the seed of these teams very much. So a break obviously at the top, but Clean's been doing really well. Pigeon Rest, but everyone's dropped. So everyone except Team Break has dropped some matches.
That's true.
It's been even.
That's true.
It's been a good night.
Yeah, parity's a nice thing.
yeah. So if you're tuning in, I hope this has been an entertaining stream.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised by some of the performances today.
Yeah, it's been good. All right, so blue is just about to put this one in. Gold trying to get some warriors out. They've gotten one vanilla out. And unfortunately, this is one of those situations where you get a warrior out and it has to go die at snail almost immediately.
There it is.
Yeah. Wiped. And Speed Warriors hunting down this queen. Can Gold Queen hold it together? They're going to get one out. They didn't get the sack.
That was a bad decision.
Yeah, they didn't get the sack.
That was a bad decision for McFadden. He should have just went straight to snail after getting that gate.
Well, if he had gotten the sack, he would have had time. You got to get a warrior out.
You can't count on the sack. Like there's so many things that the other team
you would
can
stay.
do.
You just stay and you fight the warriors and you hope for a lucky couple of kills.
I grab the gate and then I just leave. He grabbed the gate and he tried to contest.
That's
not something you should do.
You just it's your workers' job to get out of that gate.
Exactly. And if you don't get one, that's fine. It's just a bonus at this point that how close the snail is.
Yeah, that's fair. It looks like Bay chooses to go onto the Dusk map. It looks like they're going to run some snail, actually. We got two workers in the center. Maybe both
teams running snail.
Yeah, both teams running snail.
They're running double speed.
I think that's right. Yeah, coming out of Blue's speed gate.
McFadden trying to stop them from below, not usually the best choice.
No, it doesn't quite get it.
Nice
McFadden's
kill,
actually
though,
had some a pretty good night. I mean, outside of this game, he's had some pretty strong plays.
Oh, yeah, he's great. No,
I feel like he's gotten a lot better as a queen in just the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, I would say so.
All right, so right now, kind of back and forth for control on this snail. Gold with a little bit of pull, but not that much. Nothing that blue can't take back. The problem is that blue has gone down a warrior. I guess gold has gone down a warrior as well. But blue is now... Yeah, back up double speed. All right, so for your consideration, really...
nice kill,
yeah,
Daphne.
there we go.
Reading it so well.
Yeah, Daphne's a dangerous player.
Nice kill from the Gold Queen.
Yeah, Kevin Constantino took a shot that wasn't going to work out.
Both speed warriors go down for blue.
Oh, no, yeah, both of them.
The situation up here with the queens.
Yeah, I don't think there's a way out of that. I think you just lock her there, right? Exactly. Like if that warrior was on the other side, she'd be stuck there.
Yeah, exactly.
So gold, though, for all of that killing, doesn't actually move the snail very far.
Yeah.
Like they wiped out two speed warriors, and they don't seem to have gotten much
totally
many pixels for it. And now they're down a couple of warriors, and with no speed gates. So that is guys, come on. All right, there we go. I thought both of those speed warriors were going to take shots at Brian and both go down.
He certainly thought so too.
Yeah. It looks like once again blue in pretty good control of this game. Brian searching for a warrior. Oh my God! Oh Brian! Oh Brian!
Get out.
Oh Brian! He takes a warrior out. That's pretty impressive stuff.
That's great, but just fucking leave.
Oh, and he tries to stick again.
Just get the gate.
Look at him! You're just taking warriors out.
You have a warrior.
You just kill all the warriors. It turns out you don't need warriors if you kill all of their warriors, right? Right?
That's I too enjoy playing 1v5. I love playing 1v5.
Okay, so Brian McFadden down to his last life. This is looking rough. Here. Nice dive there. Like he's doing a great job clipping these warriors as he goes, but he hasn't really gotten the breathing room to get a warrior out himself, so he's always kind of a little bit strangled.
Nice, he gets Daphne out.
Yeah, that's a big moment.
It's Victor out too.
And I will say that Blue's control has translated into a lot more snail pressure than when Gold had this much control.
Yep.
So Blue with, I think, some good prioritizing there.
I think really the key there for Gold was that their entire military was focused on chasing the queen.
Yeah, they got a little queen crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to get a full complement out for this Gold team. Brian's on his last life, and he's very low.
He's in a bad spot right now.
I think he all right. So that's not too bad. But he needs some backup from some of these warriors. He's
leaving
out
on
there
the
a
right.
little bit
Very good.
alone.
Nice.
Um,
He needs some gates.
he does need some gates. I think he's going to just try to hold top gates, but
He's not doing that. He's fighting at
yeah,
snail.
now he's going down. He's going down. Let's see what happens. I mean, they need some pullback. I mean, like, this is a snail game on both sides. So right now, Blue doing a great job of kind of just fortressing over the snail, and their
do
queen not
not-
even doing much, right? Their
do
queen
not
only
like
just
what
now
Gold's doing
coming
right now.
down.
Yeah, I do not like what Gold's doing right now.
Yeah.
Not a fan of this.
All right, gold down to one warrior, and that's Vanilla. They're going to try to get Waffles out of right gate. They do get him out, so that's good for Brian.
Oh.
Yeah, Brian had no
Bad choice.
choice.
Bad
No
choice.
choice. And Blue takes it 2-0.
Yeah, I think if he just Jade, then that warrior just dies, and then he has an extra second to get that snail. But yeah, he freaked out and went to snail, failed
All
the
right,
J.
pigeon rats on gold, clean on blue. Rats on gold, clean on blue.
So why does Challenge do it like this? Because we always play against clean, or whatever version of clean it is, like first. We always play them first.
Yeah, I don't know why it does the like two top seeds in the first round against each other.
It's so weird.
It's a little strange. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it didn't used to do that, but I guess they just changed their. I guess they just changed their algorithm. Challenge has gotten a little funky recently. I mean, actually, I think doesn't. It's not too bad for us because we do play a glory match.
Yeah, but like looking at the seeding, like I would prefer if we did things backwards. So like we played round 7 first, because it's like it's basically like a bracket seeding, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or,
Yeah.
Or it's basically how a bracket would be done.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Maybe that's a setting.
Maybe.
I don't think I flipped anything.
Curious.
I mean, it works out for us just because. Please don't start doing that.
No, I'm just looking. I'm not actually doing anything.
What if things go wrong?
I'm just
Things
looking.
go wrong. Here.
I'm not going to do anything permanently.
You
Okay.
don't know that.
Fine.
You
fair.
touch a thing and then suddenly everything breaks. Here, this is the settings menu.
That's
you're
true of
looking
life,
for.
though.
That's fair. But I'm in charge of this thing.
Okay.
Maybe it's because of match wins.
Advanced options, maybe.
No, that's just like seed numbers and stuff like that. Is there more? Yeah, it's weird. I don't know why they do it.
More research needed.
Yep.
Needs more data. All right. So yeah, this actually might be a good game. Pigeon Rats versus Clean. I'm actually personally excited because Pigeon Rats have been seeming to do pretty well today.
Yeah, they've been pretty strong. Although they did lose to my team,
That's
Lakes
true.
on Mars.
I was going to say, besides that, yeah.
We somehow ground them out, classic FSU style. Just get a lock and hold it forever. So yeah, we have early progress here from
Whoa,
Clean on the snail,
nice
but a
kill
nice
from
kill.
Moose.
Yeah, excellent. And we have berries moving for gold. Right now, Anthony's doing his best to kind of clear this hive, but he isn't quite able to get in. Let's see if they
A
take
little
out
too
the ledge
passive.
guard.
That was a nice kill from Moose.
Yeah, these snails are the snail is moving too fast for these berries to be scary, though. That's the problem. I feel like if they're gonna go snail, you need to like pop it immediately, or you need like a guaranteed 2 cycles in, and they don't. They only
have
have
neither.
one.
Yep.
Yeah, they only have 1 cycle in right now. So maybe not a good call against this
Ooh,
team.
Anthony.
Yeah,
Kind of
and here we go. Richard.
Oh,
Richard's the only one left.
nice
Richard's
kill there
alive.
from Prashant.
Richard's alive.
Go Queen,
Uh,
goes down.
Yeah, nice stuff. I want to thank Tony Llewellyn, Arantius, you might know him from YouTube, for updating our overlays so that they now only show warrior kills for the KD. I found that really fascinating and interesting.
Yeah, Tony's great.
Especially to see how few kills there actually are in a game, which is interesting. I think in the old days when they counted workers, you'd see like a good striker like Sarah
Wow,
Greenwood.
why?
Ooh, yeah, I don't know why Moose did that. But like a good speed warrior would have like 14, 17 kills. And now I feel like good speed warrior has like 5. You know?
Yep.
It's like actually a fairly low number.
I would agree with that.
Which I think points at how
Oh,
little
God, Moose.
this game is about like
Moose,
fighting. All right, Clean goes up 1.
Yeah, I think that stuff he was doing in the center while his team was wiped, he needed to get
Yeah.
engaged at that point, and he was just fighting the queen by himself.
Yep.
Yeah, the game was lost a bit before that when the team actually got wiped, but that certainly didn't help.
Yeah, I think the mistake was from the very beginning where they didn't at least pop the snail early. Because it seemed like by the time Richard got to the snail, it was already off the rope and like almost to the river, and like you can't let it like. Your goal if you're running berries is to make it really hard to get off the rope.
Yep.
Right? Like you just keep popping it on the rope so that you can either get 1, 2, 3 cycle like half hive in, and then then you can just keep up.
Yeah.
I
think the other thing was that the hive clears weren't really there. I don't know if that's because
No,
Clean
it
was
was-
sending 2 warriors to
Yeah,
Ledgeguard.
but if they're sending 2 warriors there, then it should be easy for Richard to hold the
Exactly,
snail back.
exactly.
So yeah, have to watch the tape. I'm sure Pigeon Rats will want to watch the tape to see exactly like where their forces were being misaligned or something like that.
I would say that the hive clears, I think Anthony needs to be a little more aggressive when his workers are going in, or they need to wait for him to be more aggressive. Before they
I'm
go in.
coming around to the idea that like actually your speed. I mean, depending obviously on where the enemy queen is, but I actually think speed is better for snail like aggression with a vanilla warrior, obviously.
Maybe.
Because then it's actually pretty easy for a queen to go over and clear things and then wipe the ledge guard. Much easier than for a speed warrior to wipe a ledge guard. And once the ledge guard's down, then they're in real trouble. But
well, if the other team is playing it right, their queen's going to be over there
Yes.
by the snail. So
no, obviously I think queen should mirror queen as much as they can. But if you're like, whose main job is it to open the hive? I actually think that maybe having the queen on it.
Moose with a bad move, but Marion picks up 2 nice kills.
Yeah, but Moose is down to his last life, so no matter how many kills that is, right now Sam still just sitting pretty. Like he's got snail pressure and he's got lives. He can slow play this game.
Yep. This is definitely this game for us.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I think that might be right what you were saying before.
Because also I just feel like the snail, because if you just kill the rider, that really slows it down. But a speed warrior doing like a hit and run is a lot easier than actually like even than a queen, right? Who doesn't have like a lot of horizontal velocity. But who knows? Different teams
Moose.
like
Oh
ooh.
my god. He
This
stuck
is-
into a pincer, but took the right pincer.
Oh, actually, Gold's kind of putting something together here. They've wiped blue.
They can keep it. That's great.
Can
They're not on snail.
Keep it. They're not getting snail poke. I
Nice
think because they're
kill.
full mill, right?
Oh, they are full mill. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, this is Pigeon Rats. When in doubt, go full mill. Which might work out here if they can hold the lock. If they can get one more kill on Sam, that's a lot of progress. Oh no! Oh
Sam,
no!
nice
They
dive.
all went for it.
Nice
Okay,
kill.
okay, there we go. Sam's on his last
Sam's
life.
last life.
Can
Blue
they
still
get
wins.
a couple warriors? They're down to
They're
2
gonna get one at
warriors
least.
though.
They're gonna get one.
Nice! Oh,
What
excellent
a kill.
positioning there
What a
from
kill from
Anthony.
The dip and dive. I
Yeah,
love it.
lovely
I
little
love
dance
it.
there. That gate dance, that's one of the best things in the game. That's the best feeling in the world when you get a queen to dive on that
was
gate
sick.
and then you take her out. Yeah. Props to Anthony there. Excellent moves. Yeah, Pigeon Rat switching into the full mill and it works out. I guess Sam just wasn't quite ready for that amount of pressure.
Yep.
Yep. All right. Great job there from Pigeon Rats. However, like you wouldn't want that to be your go-to. Like
No,
you do want
not at
you do want an objective, and you want that objective pressure to work for you. A little bit of that feels a little bit like Sam panicked because he had so much momentum. He could have sat and played much safer and gotten his warriors out and put it together.
I agree with that.
So let's see if Clean can run an objective. Okay, there we go. Berries from Pigeon Rats. So this is interesting. We have Snail now moving from Clean. Richard, it should be noted, is a very, very good snail harasser. He can really
Nice kill.
very nice.
Sam, they're just kind of dropping. Moose capitalizes.
Okay, weird running there from one of those runners. Seems a little uncertain. Richard is all alone on the snail. He does not find a way out. Moose comes in and helps
Ooh.
out
Ooh,
and
nice
takes out a
kill,
speed
Moose.
warrior. Excellent work there. Right now, Richard's going to try to come out as fast as he can, get this snail slowed down, and then I think Speed and Queen should go open up that hive. Oh, a nice kick in. One berry left up top for this gold team, and the ledge guard gets cleared. Here comes a runner, and all tops in for gold.
Wow, Pigeon Rats right now looking so strong.
Yeah, they're really looking good. And right now, I think only one speed warrior out for blue.
They're getting all 3 out.
They're getting all 3 of their warriors out. But right now, it kind of doesn't matter because having only bottom berries left is a pretty nice situation. And this is the kind of objective pressure that Pigeon Rats has really needed to feel like they can match this
They
team.
actually pincer. There we go. Nice pincer.
Oh, Moose goes
please.
very low.
There was no need to do
A little
that.
lower than he needs to in
Whoa,
some of
Moose,
these.
what the fuck?
Moose is playing way too close to the metal right now. He's in the lead, and he needs to act like it.
Yep.
Nice pincer there.
That's exactly right.
That's going to force Sam really to kind of be the main ledge guard here. He
Nice
doesn't
little
have
pincer
enough
action by the
military. I actually think. Oh, did they switch to 3-1? Is that
Yep,
what's going
they
on?
switched to
Okay, all right. Kind of smart. Maybe would have gotten some pullback, but okay. Second warrior coming out for gold, and that looks like all they're going to get is a second warrior.
Oh,
Moose goes
Moose.
low. Moose goes
Jeez.
low. Oh, Moose goes low
What are you
again.
doing?
Moose just loves to live underneath these warriors. Let's see if they can. They need to escort this runner up.
The runner could have just made
Oh,
it in.
Anthony goes down.
Moose
Oh,
just
there we
goes
go.
the
Nice.
entire
I think
military.
everyone should just run. Anthony should just run a berry. Run a berry. Run a berry. He's not. He's not gonna. All right, fair.
Yeah, this is very fragile right now for them.
Yeah, Rob.
Wow, nice kill.
Oh no. Okay, so that's Moose's first life,
kill
but
from
2
Pashad.
berries left, and actually now Blue is running berries. They're trying to split Pigeon Rats, but if Pigeon Rats can hold it together, then I think that they just have so much momentum. Rich is not going to let that snail move hardly at all. Right now, Blue with a pretty good position over the Gold Hive. It's going to be tough for Gold to kind of root in there and get rid of them. If they had 2 runners, it might. Anthony! Wow,
Anthony.
2 warriors down.
Oh, my God.
Berry going to come in. That's 1 berry left for this Gold team. And Sam gets taken out, and Pigeon Rats takes it 2-1. Wow, what a comeback.
I'm holding my head right now.
What a comeback. He is,
That was
folks.
insane.
Those of you at home, Brian Kang is holding his head after
was
that
insane.
upset victory.
All right, I believe I'm up, so
Yeah, it's us.
I will see you guys later.
All right, Lakes on Mars on gold, Team Break on blue. Lake on gold, Team on blue.
Hello there.
Name a more iconic duo. All right.
Oh wait,
Is this Glory? No.
not quite. Not
The
quite.
next one is.
Yes.
I'm not in it. 2 and 4.
I just lost the match.
It took me a while to get warmed up, but once I was good, I
I'm
was
4th.
good.
Oh my God, that is messy.
3 and 3.
Yeah, it's a 4-way. It's a
Oh,
4-way
God.
tie because we're
Who's
all
playing
somehow
now?
equal. And it's Lakes on Mars versus Team Break, so that's not.
That's not. Yeah.
They're not in tied for second. Neither of those teams are tied for second.
Nope.
Not to
Team
say anything.
Chaos.
Where'd you get that from?
Team Chaos.
Yeah.
It's. I don't know where it's from, but people have been saying it for the last 3 weeks of the baseball season. You all right?
Yes. I
I think it's from college football. but
Okay.
I have no idea.
Okay.
I just like saying it because it's what it is. Team Chaos.
No, one of my gamer tags is Chaos, so it's whenever someone says it's Chaos is super common.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have picked that, but I did. So I'm like, does someone know me?
There's a
no.
4-way tie
We got
for
a
seconds.
4-way tie for second. There's a lot of threes. Yeah, we're not.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about it. We're good. We can commentate the whole shit fest. It'll be great.
It's only 11 o'clock, so I think Charles will be willing to play it out.
Oh yeah.
All right, Charles going crazy over the fact that one of his team was able to get in, hop
Yep.
over on the heads of a couple of.
I'm
people.
telling you, Nightberry Tech is the most difficult thing. Outsmarting the ledge guard on Night Map is the single most satisfying thing in this game.
I disagree because I think it's if you don't have any contests.
I mean, this is not tech.
No. I mean, so look if you look at Gold Hive.
Yeah.
If Gold had 2 runners, if you go 1 high, 1 low, theoretically you'll get in. I just don't
Yeah.
do it. I always wait because I'm not used to it. Blue's gonna take this.
Yeah, on Nightberries. I think the only thing more satisfying than outsmarting the ledge guard. Oh my God, Sam.
Can you fix it?
Sam, fix it. Come back here.
You unplug
That's
the
the issue.
thing.
Put it back.
Well, Kevin's got it.
4 out of 6. 4 out of 10
it's
times.
so gratifying to be able to catch a queen on when
Yeah.
she happens to be bouncy, and you just go for it, and then
Yeah.
she dies.
I get it. I get it probably 4 out of 10 times.
Your life is so much less valuable.
Yeah.
It feels worth it. But everything
It
that
worked and then it didn't, Kevin.
do I have to do a thing on this side? We can. Oh.
Uh-oh. We're working on it. Kevin did it. Did you flip the power? Did you flip the power strip? right.
The one on stream isn't working. This one's working.
This works. That
The one on
doesn't.
OBS isn't working, but then the other one is.
Chaos.
How do you refresh it? Double click on it. Go to deactivate and then activate.
That hasn't worked. There are 4 people hovered over this computer right now trying to make this work.
Okay, close it, minimize this, and open up.
Charles is so serious.
It's all started with Sam. I'd like to point that out.
Yeah. This is Sam's fault. I want to put that out there.
We were.
I'm just going to glare at Sam until he looks and realizes what's going on. I'm looking at him. He doesn't even know what he did. Doesn't even know what he did. Yep.